We manufacture in this unit in excess of 250 curbs a day. 85% of the products that we make were manufactured on this line, which you can see behind me. The other 15% were manufactured on the floor. They were the odd shapes and sizes that we couldn't put onto this manufacturing line, obviously to automate them. The issue that we've got with moulds on the floor, the process itself was very manual.
2 people had to physically roll the moulds over and invert them and then pull the moulds off.
We could have been turning, between 30 and 40 moulds a day.
You're working dependent on what the stone was. It could be anything from 70 kgs over 100 kgs, even up towards 150 kgs with some of them.
We've also got manual handling issue with the saw. We've got curbs that are put on there by a fork truck, then they have to be moved manually. All the problems associated with the saw are obvious. You've got noise, you've got silica dust.
And we didn't want anybody getting injured at the end of the day. And that's why we come up with a plan to get on the coop machine, fully automated.
So what we did was contact a local mould supplier, and we used a local fabricator, Dixon Engineering, to modify the steel carriers that we got. And we made a hybrid mould out of steel, the steel carrier that fitted on the track, and we used a combination of timber and rubber inside that steel carrier to allow us to make these odd shapes. As it stands today, we've managed to take 33 of the original 45 different types. So of those different types, you've got a couple of hundred moulds there that we had on the floor. We've transferred onto the coot, and we now have reduced the saw work to 8% of what it was in 2016.